Sitting in a dignified and erect posture, head, neck, and back aligned, if that is possible for you. Feet flat on the floor, closing or lowering the eyes, whatever feels comfortable for you at this moment. Hands resting on your legs or on your lap, bringing your body to stillness. And feeling the breath wherever it is most vivid in your body. You can choose to sustain your attention in the nostrils, noticing how the breath enters the nostrils, and perhaps perceiving the change in temperature when the breath enters and leaves the body. You can choose to feel the breath in the chest, noticing how the chest rises and falls with the breath. The easiest place for the people to feel the breath and to notice the rhythmic movement of the breath is in the belly, in the abdomen. If you like, bringing your attention to the belly right now and noticing how the abdomen expands with the in breath and deflects with the out breath, allowing the breath to flow freely. You may notice as you sit here breathing that there are thoughts present in your awareness. Noticing thoughts is the focus of concentration now, observing the process of thinking itself, allowing your thoughts to move to the foreground, taking center stage in your awareness. Noticing how the mind may want to follow the thoughts and get trapped in the content of the thoughts, wanting to expand upon them and construct stories. Whatever the content may be, whether the thoughts are about the past or the future, whether they are judgments, opinions, fantasies, dreams, just being aware of how the mind is attached to or repelled by certain thoughts, noticing how some thoughts are pursued by mind and some are rejected. Then practice letting the thoughts be simply witnessing each thought as it comes up in the mind as an observable event. A unit in the field of awareness with a beginning, a middle, and an end, observing the coming and going, how thoughts arise, linger briefly or for an extended period, and then pass away. The thoughts fading and dissolving, just like clouds. If you find yourself being drawn into the current of thinking, realize that you are no longer observing the thoughts, but that you are lost inside them. And when you become aware of this, just coming back to the observation of thoughts as separate elements, as clouds in the sky drifting through the spacious vast sky of the mind. Sometimes the thoughts may become disturbing, too charged for you to simply observe them. If this happens, know that it is always possible to return to the breath. Use the breath to anchor you, to stabilize you in the present moment. You may notice that there are some emotions that are arising in the body and in the mind. Allowing yourself to feel any emotion that is present at this moment with the intention to make room for whatever is arising moment to moment. Maybe there is a feeling of boredom, impatience, and restlessness. You may be experiencing peaceful feelings like contentment, happiness, or joy, or less peaceful ones like sadness, anxiety, or frustrations, anger, or fear. Being aware of what you are experiencing as emotions in this moment. Observing how some emotional states like happiness and contentment are welcomed or held onto, or how you may be running away from, or blocking, or fighting emotions like anxiety, fear, anger, or sadness. Observing whatever emotion is present with a sense of exploration and welcoming the emotion if that is possible for you. Allowing whatever emotions are present to come and go without doing anything about them. Noticing how they arise, how they occupy the mind for a while and then fade away. Knowing that if at any time emotions or feelings become too strong or too intense, it is always possible to return to paying attention to the feeling of breath. Feeling the breath as it enters the body and leaves the body. And now allowing, if you like, the breath to nourish you and nurture you for a few moments, knowing that the breath could become your home base and your ally to help you navigate moments of distress or difficulty and to help bring you back to your balance at any moment, and allowing the benefits of this practice to flow into the entire experience of your life.